What's the time limit to file a supplement after your initial claim?
You have pretty much up until 3 years after the event to file a claim. There is no, the sooner the better, because you want to preserve that, and as we've said time and time again, you want to document and preserve and get your information in there as quickly as possible. But you do have quite a good bit of time there in order to get that information in. But also, I can't emphasize enough, while that 3 years can sneak up on you, make sure and get those claims in there as soon as possible, because you need to get the house repaired anyway because there's also issues of mitigating your damages and making sure that you don't take a problem. You can't just leave a hole in your roof and just say, I'm not going to fix it, and then rain keeps pouring in and causing damage to the whole rest of the structure. And if you're waiting a long period of time, you are definitely going to be potentially dealing with issues of failing to take action to properly mitigate and remedy the issue. So do it sooner rather than later.
And sooner rather than later. We're looking at hurricane claims. So what do you say to those people who haven't filed a claim yet, or is there a certain time period that you do need to file a claim after a hurricane? You know, we're almost 8 months out, and I'm positive there's someone who hasn't filed a claim out there.
Yeah, that's not going to look. You also have to remember, while there is the ability to do that, you got to think about the optics of it, because the insurance company is definitely going to have grounds to question, was this caused by the hurricane versus any of the. You got to remember, we've had a lot of weather events since the storm. So, even though it's feasible and theoretical, the longer you wait, the more suspect and the more challenge you're going to get to your claim.
Is there like a statute of limitations of when you should file it? I mean, a year.
No, the statute of limitations aren't should; they're a must.
Yeah. Right.
Once you get down to that, what I'm talking about with the optics is just making sure to put your claim in the best light. But you absolutely have a statute of limitations, and these are contract claims. 5 years is the maximum that you could reach it out, but you don't want to have to go there.
Do you have any advice for people who are still struggling with their hurricane claims?
Everybody is dealing with this. It's tough. I know. I mean, I was complaining today about just how slow it's taken to rebuild. Everybody's fighting for the same subs, fighting for the same materials, fighting for all. I mean, it's just, it can be frustrating. And the one thing I can say is just, keep your head down, take one step at a time, and just keep persevering, because, we're gonna have moments where we lose our patience. We're gonna have moments when we cry, when we just shout, and you gotta give a lot of grace to a lot of people in this process, because this is a storm of catastrophic nature, and then nobody anticipated one this bad coming through here, but it absolutely did, and everybody's having to deal with it. So just keep doing one step at a time, keep pushing forward, and look, reach out to people. Ask for help. This is a difficult task. I mean, we do it every day, Les and I. We deal with all kinds of different insurance claims, and it's tough if you're trying to go at it on your own. And if you're still having difficulties and problems, and you feel like you're at your wits' end, I would highly recommend reaching out to someone to get help.